Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel, Black Cat Tarot. So today we're doing a August 2021 predictions, what's going to happen in the upcoming month of August. And you'll notice the camera angle is different again because I realized the one I was using before, it was okay, but in my last video I didn't like it very much, so I decided to change it again and hopefully this will look better. I didn't get any complaints, but I did feel like I could be doing a better camera angle for you guys. And I got my tea here. It's quite a rainy day where I am at, so I have kind of a cozy theme, candles, tea, and the little charms here. For pile number 1, there's cookies. Pile number 2 is a rainbow. And pile number 3 is a little teapot. So take as much time as you feel you need to pick whatever pile feels right, and I'll be starting with pile 1. Hey pile 1, if you chose the platter of cookies, bring it up, hopefully you guys can see that. And this is your reading. I'm going to put these to the side over here. Whoops. And I'm going to start off with some tarot cards. So what does pile 1's month ahead look like? Pile 1's, whoa. 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Oh, and the Lovers. Okay, cool. I'm going to arrange it in a way that makes sense to me, where I can see what is being told. Okay, let's get you guys some of these Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Mending. Okay. Let's get you guys the Green Witch Oracle cards. Okay. Leadership and communication. Communication really wanted to jump out, so. Okay, I think I'll get you guys Moonology and self-care, and then maybe I'll go ahead with the reading. Let's see here. Pile 1's August predictions. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. You know what, I'll get you guys some tea leaf cards. Sorry about for the cutout. The tea leaf cards were a little far away from me. Okay, pile 1's, whoa. March. For some reason, the month of March may be significant. August predictions. You got the staff and the leg. Cool. And finally, let's get you guys a self-care oracle card. Self-care for the month. Beauty ritual. Nice. Okay, so hopefully you guys, this is all in frame. So what I'm seeing is that you're sort of coming out of this period of rest and stagnation towards maybe the end of July, which we're in, or the very beginning of August, like the first week. You've been in a sort of resting phase, and I feel like you're coming out of that to sort of evaluate a situation and make a choice, because the Lovers, it's, about romantic relationships or relationships in general, but also, choices, making a decision. And I feel like this decision, I can see it being about friendship or a romantic partnership, any sort of relationship, but also perhaps a work with leadership. Maybe there's a position where you're going to be put into a leadership, and that would be a new experience. But with mending, the Lovers, communication, I'm really more so getting a relationship feel. I feel like maybe you've fallen out with someone or whatever the situation is, and you've kind of been in a resting period as a result. And I see in the month of August that you're going to be evaluating the past and all that has come about in this relationship. And I think you're going to be, taking up a leadership role, charging forward to really mend this situation. Maybe, I don't know exactly what the situation is, but whatever it is, I do see it working out. I see healing happening and, communication happening. And maybe the fallout you had with this person was in March, hence the March card. Or maybe they were born in March, or for some reason March is significant. And I think you sort of getting out of this resting stage and evaluating what has happened in this relationship, and then sort of taking the initiative to work on it or mend whatever has happened. I feel like that's going to be something new for you. Perhaps this isn't something you've really done before. And maybe you feel like you aren't necessarily in the wrong. I don't know. But you decided to let your pride down and be like, it doesn't necessarily matter if I'm in the wrong or if they're in the wrong. I care about this person, and I'm going to put my pride aside and work on this partnership, whether it be friendship, romantic, family, whatever the relationship is. I see you sort of taking the higher ground and being like, I care about you, and I'm going to put aside my pride and whatever it is to work on this. I also see with your commitment being tested, I am getting a sort of career vibe as well. If the relationship one is not resonating, I can see that perhaps you've been in a resting state with some sort of idea, career, entrepreneurship, whatever it is. You've been sort of stagnant, but now is the time to come out and evaluate everything and make a decision. I can really see perhaps if you have your own business or you want to start your own business, now is a good time to make a decision about that. And in August, perhaps you'll be getting some good information coming through. And I really see in regards to that, you're being asked to take on a leadership role. Really, if you want to start a business, you got to be a strong leader to be the head of that and really keep it going and doing well. But it's also really important to communicate. Perhaps there's people in your life that could help you. And if you communicate with them, they could give you some ideas or advice, and that could help out a lot for whatever endeavor you're trying to reach. And I feel like perhaps with your commitment being tested in this sort of idea of some sort of business, I think maybe in the past with mending, perhaps you've had some failures and setbacks, and I feel like you're being told to not give up. It's going to take multiple tries sometimes to learn and be successful, and it's really just saying, that was just a test of your commitment and your will. Keep going, you got this. So yeah, I definitely think if this is a business thing, you're going to be stepping into a new experience with it. And I think it's going to be exciting for you, especially with this leadership role. I feel like you've learned from some sort of past mistake and you're better at taking on that role. And with staff, it says you'll be taken care of in difficult times. And that makes me think of like spirit has got you. So if you've had some difficult times with business, or going back to the relationship message of that, just know that you always have your spirit guides, your ancestors, or even just people in your life who are there to be there for you and take care of you and help you out and offer advice and shoulders to lean on. So for your self-care, I'm seeing beauty rituals. So maybe it would be a good time for you in August to spend more attention to your appearance if that's something you're interested in. And it doesn't have to be just physical appearance stuff. Also, you could also listen to, on YouTube, they have those videos of like the singing bowls and crystal bowls about inner healing, and I'm sure they have ones about inner beauty and self-esteem and healing your inner child, which also would be a sort of beauty ritual in my opinion. But you can see here she's painting her nails and she's got a flower crown on. So whatever you enjoy beauty ritual wise, like if you want to get your nails done, if you want to do your makeup more, or wear jewelry or pretty clothes, whatever it is, I feel like it will be good for you in the month of August to take care of yourself in that regard. Yeah, I'm going to quickly read from the booklet for I want to read leadership for 6 for the broccoli. So it is time to take the initiative and step up, even if this means throwing your hat into many rings. Do not turn down opportunities that have even an inkling of promise, as there is something circling at the moment that has a lot of potential. Good luck, growth, health improvements, and physical gains are all on offer, as are moments of passion. Be careful to ensure you delegate as needed and that you speak up for yourself. Okay, so that's really what I was feeling, is that you need to step into this leadership role, or you're going to in August. And I'm mostly getting with the P's, communication with the people around you and those who have been in the business or have gone through similar situations is very important. Let's look at mending. 52. So the essential meanings are forgiveness, making amends, and healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. Okay, very nice. Okay, Padawan, I enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys did too, and I hope it resonates. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey Pal 2, if you chose this rainbow, this little rainbow of clouds, then this is your reading. I'm going to go ahead and put these to the side. So the question is, what's going to happen in the month of August? What are your August 2021 predictions? And we're going to go ahead and start with some tarot. August 21 predictions for Pile 2. Pile 2. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to take the Page of Wands because it showed itself. The Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this looks really nice. There's the 2 pages and the Ten of Pentacles. I always really liked this imagery. It's almost as happy looking as the Ten of Cups to me. Okay, I'm going to get you guys Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Oh. Message in a bottle. Cool. Okay. Let's get you guys a Moonology card. Okay. You're very close to achieving your goal. That's a gibbous moon. Let's get a Green Witch Oracle card. You guys just have the cards flying out for you guys, and I always enjoy when that happens. I feel like it's really cool to witness that. Okay, let's get you guys some of these tea leaf cards right here. The diamond. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Apple. Oh, this is a lot of cards. Take the apple though. And one more. Broom. Okay. Let's get you guys a self-care oracle and I'll get into your reading. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm going to take this one because it's the one on top and it's very fitting to the message I am getting. So, let's see here, guys. So, you have message in a bottle, wholeness, you're very close to achieving your goal, clean your space. So, I feel like the month of August is going to be really nice for you. I feel like you've been in a relatively stable period already in July, and that's sort of carrying through to August. You're going to be feeling a lot of wholeness and contentment with the Ten of Pentacles and, this Black Mulberry wholeness card here. I feel like things are just really going well for you guys, if I'm going to be completely honest. I see here, broom, it says new home, new attitude. And one thing that could be happening is maybe you'll be receiving a message about, your offer for a home you've been wanting to buy has been accepted and you're going to go into your new home. Whatever the situation is, I feel like when I see this Page of Wands, I think of planning in this image, which I know that, Page of Pentacles. I know that isn't necessarily the meaning, but I'm really seeing here with the map and the way he looks within that coin is like adventure and planning. And I feel like you guys have been really just put together lately. I do see it's important, and if you do with the new home thing, if you are, going into a new home, it's always good to clean that space and really take care of it. And if you're moving out, clean the space that you're moving out from so that, if you're selling a house or whatever the situation is. Oh, sorry for that. I just had to drink some tea. My throat's a little sore. Yeah, and with temptation and you're very close to achieving your goal, I feel like there's something that you are close to achieving that has been on your mind for a while, and maybe there's another opportunity. I feel like it could be financial or work or this house situation, and maybe you'll feel tempted to, I feel like, more so give up or go look at something else. But I think the universe is telling you in August, whatever this goal is, you're getting close to achieving it. Temptation will test you, so don't keep your eye on the prize. Don't give up because it's close to coming. You are getting news. Message in a bottle. And I wonder if it's some sort of, it says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like it's more so receiving. And I also see here, I'm getting stuff about work with these cards. In the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like maybe you've been working on some sort of project or your established career for a goal, and I feel like maybe you aren't really seeing the results yet, but I think you're being told to just continue working on it. Because with these 2 pages, you may feel like you're really advanced in it, and I feel like I'm getting that feeling that you feel that way because this 10 of Pentacles, I feel like you've already achieved a lot. And with this endeavor, you're not seeing results as quickly as you would like to, and you're kind of like wanting to give up on it. But I think you're being told that you're new with this thing. You're not the master at it like you are in other fields. You're new at this thing, and you need to be the page, be open to a learning mindset, and give it time because you're very close to achieving your goal. I also think if you are not moving out of your house, perhaps with new home and clean your space, if your space has been really cluttered or you just don't like being in it, you can almost give the attitude of a new home space if you get rid of items that clutter, if you clean a lot, if you rearrange furniture. I feel like you could bring about this new home, new attitude feeling to that. And I think that may be something you need. I feel like you are relatively content though at the moment. I see in regards to family life with you, if that's something, if you have a family, I do see that area of your life being really just nice and close and wholesome. I'm going to read from the booklet for Wholeness, Black Mulberry. Let's see here. Okay, so this little quote says, "Little things seem nothing, but they give peace. Like those those meadow flowers, which individually seem odorless, but altogether perfume the air." Like that. Oracle meanings are: everything should be coming together at present in projects and plans. The completion of something is indicated with black mulberries. You're very close to achieving your goals. So yeah, something is being completed. Stuff is coming together in August. You just need to stick with it. Let's go back to that. And the energy of this fruit asks you to put your knowledge and skills to the test. Balance and stability are present, and from this foundation, the possibilities are expanding. Setbacks, delays, and miscommunications are challenges to watch out for. Okay, yeah, so maybe you'll, run into some setbacks and you'll be tempted to give up or just be like, you know what, maybe I can do something different and not work on this goal at the moment or whatever it is. But I really see that you're being asked to stick with it. Stuff is coming together in August, whatever your goals are, and you're being asked to just wait. You're very close to achieving your goal. Don't give up, just wait and see what happens. Let's look at message in a bottle. Just went past it. There you go. The essential meanings: communication, a sign, a klidon, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. The oracle's message is: Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them. When you believe, you will receive them. And when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens, it may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today your message is this: Spirit hears you and the reply is favorable. So yeah, I definitely see, because with the mulberry, black mulberry wholeness, there was something about, be aware of communication, and a message in the bottle, it's about communication. So I really feel like, be aware of communication, not just with spirit, though I do see maybe you should communicate with them more, because if you are having doubts, they may help you overcome those. But also with the people around you, with this 10 of Pentacles, I'm really drawn to, make sure you spend time with your family this month. I feel like it's really important for you to cherish them and appreciate the small things and moments with them. I don't know why I'm getting that so strongly, but if you have a family unit that you're close with and love, then I think you should balance out, because you may get really sucked into this opportunity and things coming together that are really, you need to remember to pay attention to your family unit. And this may be for only a very few of you, but it came up and I just wanted to say it. Clean your space, and the imagery here and the 10 Pentacles and this broom, I'm getting an intuitive feeling that maybe some of you are expecting a little baby, and it would be a good time for you guys to start, like for mothers, it's important for them to nest, or nesting as they call it. So, making sure the house is good for a new baby, if you guys are expecting, cleaning the space, and sort of like making it a new home for the child, if that resonates. I feel like it's only for a few of you guys, but yeah. Okay, pile 2, I enjoyed your reading. I hope you guys did too, and I hope it resonated. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey pile 3, if you chose this little teapot charm, then this is your reading. Hope you guys can see that well. I'm gonna put these to the side now, and yeah, the question is, what will your August 2021 look like? Your month ahead reading. What is coming up for you guys in August? And I'm going to start off with some tarot. The 8 of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. And the 4 of Cups. Okay. And get you guys some wisdom of the Oracle cards. Two, okay, Observer and Building Blocks. Interesting. Get you guys a Moonology card. Let's see here. Pile 3's month ahead, August. That's a lot of cards. That's also, wait, is this just one card? Okay, nice. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay. Make this up a little bit. Let's get you guys Green Witch Oracle. Divination. I like that with balance, spirituality, and practicality. Let's get some tea leaf cards. Okay, you guys got the Lion and the Crib. Let's get one more. Weeping Willow, Family Sorrow. I'm gonna quickly grab you guys. I really like these cards. These are like little donut, like playing cards, like to use as tarot cards. So I'm just gonna grab you guys one of these. I didn't grab any for the upper piles, but okay. Okay. Okie dokie. The messages coming through. Finally a self-care oracle, because I feel like you guys have been going through it. Connect with your womb. Okay. Hopefully that's all in view for you guys. Okay. So I'm really getting that. Okay, just to clarify also, I see this is the 9 of Swords to me with the spades, and the custard donut, this would be the 8 of Wands. So these donuts look delicious, they're so cute. So I see you guys have the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 4 Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I do have to say this because it's the first message that popped up. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, then that'd be good. But I feel like for some of you, you may be trying to have a child or conceive a child, and maybe things just aren't really working out well at the moment. Maybe you feel like it's not going to happen, or whatever the situation is. And I feel like with crib, birth or conception of a child, or enterprise, and connect with your womb, I feel like if you've been waiting a long time for this, perhaps in August, you will have a period of, not necessarily more fertility, but you will have a period where you may conceive a child if that's something you want in August. And I could see that happening and being a message, because with family sorrow, perhaps you have been trying to have a child for a bit now, if that resonates. And perhaps in August you could conceive a child with connect to your womb and the crib. So I just wanted to say that really quick. But for those that didn't resonate, it also says an enterprise. And what I'm really seeing here is, I feel like there's something you've been wanting to do, but you're scared to do it. You have a lot of anxiety and fear about doing it. And I feel like part of it may be due to, well, one, something you're not seeing, and also I think you're thinking of all the bad things that could happen in sort of a more practical way. What I'm getting is perhaps you want to pursue something as a job, some sort of entrepreneurship. I'm getting with divination, balance, spirituality, and practicality, I'm getting maybe you want to be a tarot reader, maybe you want to do some sort of spiritual thing as a job. But those jobs, they're not always the most steady with income, and it may give you a lot of anxiety. You're like, I don't know if I want to pursue this, I don't know how to go about doing this, maybe I just shouldn't do it. But if it's something you really want to do, no wonder you may feel stuck and anxious about it, because maybe your spirit, you're like, I want to do this, but life requires you to make money so you can live. But what I'm seeing with this is, there's more in control than you think. More of it in your control than you think. There's something that you're not seeing, but I feel like you're gonna see it soon. Pretty soon in August. So if you've been having anxiety and feel like you can't do it, just trust me when I say that you can. And that there is something that with the observer, I feel like you're going to see some sort of sign with divination that you're going to see. And with the Lion, I feel like, it's time to act with the 8 of Wands. If this is something you've been wanting for a long time coming, like, it's time to start putting down the building blocks. And of course, don't, it's good to balance spirituality and practicality. So perhaps you've been too much thinking about how are you going to do this and the stressors, and that's good to think about, but also maybe use your intuition and to really get in touch with your guides and the universe to really see how you can make this come together. And I also see, though, on the flip side, if you have been almost entirely on the spiritual side of it, like asking your guides, doing all this and that, manifesting, that's great. But you also need to do practical steps. You need to make a plan. If you want to start a tarot YouTube channel, well, you can do little steps. You can start off by making the channel and naming it, and then you can work on figuring out what kind of videos you're going to film, when are you going to film. You can buy a deck of oracle cards, like a new deck to get started if you want. You can send an email to successful tarot readers if they're willing to communicate with you and, let you know about how the business works. And there's also like different, I guess, business-minded things that you can get to know more, like learn more about. There's this sort of add thing to your browser. It's called vidIQ, and it's very helpful for YouTubers to keep track of the more technical stuff of making YouTube videos. So that's something you could do if that's what you're interested in. Or if you're interested in reading tarot cards for people at a shop or something, find some shops where, spiritual shops where they do something like that, and go in and introduce yourself, make opportunities for yourself. I know it's anxiety inducing, but with the Eight of Wands and the Lion, I feel like you've got this, and you're going to be surprised with how successful you are in starting your endeavors and getting out of that dreaming phase and getting into the practicality. I feel like, you're going to be this Queen of Pentacles. You're going to figure out whatever you're going for, and you're going to achieve it, and you're going to know what to do and how to balance it. And yeah, so with this divination card, I keep being drawn to the crystal ball, so maybe you'll do scrying with a crystal ball or a mirror, whatever the situation is. And in regards to your job with connect with your womb, if it's not the message of you've been trying to conceive a child for a while, and I could also see it as connect with the sort of divine feminine that we all have in us. And maybe you don't have a womb, and that's there's nothing wrong with like not having a womb, but I'm really seeing it as more of connect with the divine feminine in that regard. So I'm going to read from the booklet, Wisdom of the Oracle for Observer and Building Blocks. So let's do this. Okay. I'm feeling called to read Observer first. I don't know why, so okay. The essential meanings: perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. The Oracle's message is: most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring instead of only considering yourself. Consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. It's really nice. Okay, and building blocks. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. The Oracle's message is: you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Okay, yes, I'm really saying now is just a really good time for you to sort of step back and observe your situation, your anxiety, feeling trapped objectively if you can. And if you struggle with that, perhaps communicating with someone to where they can give you an outside perspective could be good. And really laying the solid foundations for something you want in life, which I'm feeling could be a sort of spiritual path for your career. So yeah, thanks so much for watching Pile 3. I hope it resonated, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!